Hello and welcome back to another video from my Addison's disease web series here on YouTube. This one is about diet and exercise with Addison's. Now I have been to the pluser size of about 180, 185 with my Addison's disease, and that was mainly because I just ate a lot and my medication dose was up a little bit more, so it kept my hunger up, and I just pretty much was going through my teen years and I ate a bunch of food. And I have discovered healthy and very simple ways and tips and tricks to lose the weight with Addison's disease, and I found out best exercises and the way to reprogram your mind to understand what true hunger is, not just because your meds are going, hey, let's eat. No, you have to reprogram your brain first off on how to eat, what true hunger is, and there is a way to do it. And it can be very, very annoying because you're sitting there and you're like, I'm hungry, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat. You're sitting and reading something, you're like, I'm hungry, I want to eat this book. But you have to just push and persevere through it. So pretty much I'm going to go break this down into like exercising and dieting and stuff, and not just mash it all together. Exercises that are bad for Addison's disease. No spinning classes, no hot yogas, no high intensity stuff, no MMA fighting, no muscle building exercises, no anything high impact and crazy, no crazy boxing. Now I don't know, I could probably do boxing for about 10 minutes and be okay, maybe 15 at the most, but I think that'd be something I would do as an add-in to something more, calm, like stationary bikes and stuff. So, like I said, no hot yogas, no spinning classes, no crazy aerobic things that take a lot of adrenaline and a lot of energy out of you, because exercising is supposed to benefit your body, not hurt it. And with Addison's disease, that kind of stuff's going to hurt it. It's going to leave you even more tired. It's going to make you feel adrenaline sick. You're going to feel adrenal fatigue, and it's not going to be the positive feeling for exercise that you need. Now, exercises that are really good for Addison's disease, low impact style things like yoga, Pilates, stationary bike or riding your bike, walking, hiking, if you want to do karate or jiu-jitsu, I would say that'd be good. Careful with injuries though with that kind of stuff. Pretty much resistant band style stuff, just low impact style exercising can be really, really good. And it's really good for girls to do stuff that's more tone building instead of muscle building. I will say all the times I've tried to lift weights or do stuff, I've never really seen myself get bulky, but to prevent that, I do keep in mind and do female exercises for, weightlifting and stuff, so I don't look all weird and like bulky, because I'm not going for like bodybuilder, but I'm going for like toned and pretty. I will say that if you are a person who's more lazy and can't keep up with an exercise routine like myself, then you don't have to exercise, but I will just tell you that it's good to do lower impact stuff. But I will say though that even if you are very lazy like myself, I don't know how many times I keep saying I'm gonna start the exercise routine this year. I have it all written up and perfect. I'm gonna start it, I'm just gonna sit here and not do it. So it's hard to get motivated to exercise, but I will say you do need to look up exercises that you do with osteoporosis, which I'll tell you here is resistant band stuff, gentle weightlifting, walking, swimming, dancing. Those are all really good for osteoporosis. And I say that because I have osteoporosis due to being on the steroids for 10 years, because the steroids eat away at your bones. So I suggest if you do want to exercise or start something to help your body, osteoporosis style exercises are the best thing to look into. They're low impact, simple to do, like I said, walking, dancing, swimming, some of the stuff you do in the summer. It's simplistic things that you can do, simple stuff. You don't have to do it for a half an hour. You can do it like my exercise routine is broke down, and it literally will take me 10 minutes to do every single day, if that. It's simple, resistance band a little bit, a little type of yoga style moves, Pilates style moves, and that's pretty much it. But it's all stuff that'll help with the osteoporosis, as well as build, flatten my stomach, take care of jiggly arms. But So pretty much I would suggest, if you do want to do anything but you don't really want to exercise, look into osteoporosis style ones to help keep your bone density up. Dieting, ooh, can be fun. I will say this, if you don't care to eat healthier but you do want to get a handle on your eating, because the steroids will make you like Pac-Man, like a hungry hippo. You just want to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, never stop. So if you do want to at least just cut back on your eating, and you don't really care if you're eating cheeseburgers and all this unhealthy stuff, then you can still reteach your mind in this way. The best thing to do to get yourself back on track with eating is to eat 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then eat every 3 hours in between that. Because also eating every 3 hours or eating 5 small meals a day will also keep your metabolism up, so that way you can burn more calories and more fat as you are trying to possibly work out or lose the weight. Now, I will say it is best to eat 3 meals a day and eat every 3 hours, even if it's something small. Like I said, you know, if you're trying to lose the weight, be mindful of what you eat. The best thing you can do to lose weight is to change your atmosphere. Don't have on hand the foods that make you fat. Have things on hand that will make you that are healthy, you know, vegetables, fruits, you know, even in my opinion, some Cheez-Its can be a healthy snack. If you don't sit and eat the whole box, if you just eat a little handful at your 3-hour mark, do that. Or if you, at your 3-hour mark, are a little hungry, maybe eat some grapes or eat a banana. Or if you don't care to eat healthy, maybe just eat some Doritos. You know, but what have you, every 3 hours eat. And when you do go to eat, stop when you are full. And that can be something hard to learn with addisons. Now, I do have that part in my brain, though, that is messed up, that doesn't send the signals correctly to tell me when I'm full in my stomach. Like, they don't, you know, contact very well. So, it runs in the family. We all have it. So, by the time you're done eating, and your body and your brain finally tells your stomach you're full, they connect and communicate, you're way too full. And the best way to know when you're eating enough is to just make yourself a plate of food of a realistic amount. You know, have a bit of spaghetti and a couple pieces of garlic bread, and maybe a little salad if you want salad, if not, no salad. And just stop, step back, wait about 5-10 minutes, and then if you truly feel that hunger, eat again. And eat what you want and what sounds good, and stop when you're full, and you will never have an eating problem. And you will find over time that at the 3-hour mark, you just might not be hungry. And if you're not hungry, then hey, let it go. Just let it go. You know, if you're just like, well, I'm not really hungry at all right now, then just let it go. Don't eat anything. That's your body retraining and retelling yourself that, hey, I guess I'm really not hungry right now. I can, you know, I can survive without eating right now, and I can wait till dinner. Or I can wait till lunch. Like, let's say you have breakfast at 7 o'clock and you have a snack at 10, you know, maybe you don't really need that snack at 10. You'll find over time that you can go ahead and just wait maybe another 1 or 2 hours and have lunch. Like I said, to lose weight, it's all about portion control, switching what you eat to things that are healthier, and retraining your mind to what true hunger is, to know the difference between boredom hunger, meds hunger, and a true hunger. And it can be very, very hard, because the steroid hunger sometimes can make you really nauseous hungry. You're just like, oh, if I don't eat, I'm going to die, I'm sick. You have to power through it, and something else that can help you is to just drink some water. If you think you're really hungry, drink a little bit of water. You know, if you're in between the 3-hour snack marker, drink some water to try to help you. Not soda or juices, those just have too much sugar, and that's just going to keep the weight on you. But just drink some water, and if you find that you're just kind of not hungry, let it go. You know, just let it go. And if you just really do that, you retrain your brain. Trust me, I did it to myself. It takes about 6 months of hardcore 3 meals a day and like every 3 hours getting a snack. It takes hardcore practice on getting yourself retrained, and after a while you realize you don't really need to eat, and you can just eat when you're truly hungry, and you know the true hunger to yourself. Now, I never have trouble losing the weight with Addisons. It doesn't make it harder to lose the weight at all. Once I took the junk food out of my diet, cut back what I was eating, and exercised, I started having the pounds come off of me at a normal rate as anybody else. So it really doesn't make it any harder to lose the weight. So you really shouldn't have a trouble doing it, and it's really good for you to get your weight balanced. It makes it easier for you to take your medication because you're not going up and down with your doses because you're skinny here and then like a year later you're big again. Or it's good to find a weight you're happy at and be consistent there. Even if your happy weight's, let's say, 200 pounds or 220 or 120 or like me 110. It's up to you where you think your happy and good true healthy weight is. It really is dependent. A lot of people with Addisons, though, do tend to be on the slimmer side. There are some plus size people, but like I said, wherever you're happy, be happy at it. But stay at that weight. It'll make it easier for you to take your medication and get it stabilized, and that in turn will make you feel better. So that's pretty much my tips and tricks. Oh, I almost forgot. That's why I have notes here. Because of the fact that osteoporosis is a very realistic thing to get with Addison's disease, you are going to want to increase the amount of calcium food that you do eat. Look up foods online that have calcium in them because it's not always dairy products. And you can try Viactive, Vita-Cal chews to help you get the calcium into your body. And you can also take vitamin D3, which helps your bones absorb the calcium that your body is putting in to help keep your bone density strong. And I've noticed in my 10th year now I'm having trouble with low potassium issues due to my medication. So you may want to increase your potassium foods if that becomes an issue. Potassium-rich foods tend to be more delicious than calcium-rich foods. I mean, bananas, avocados, kiwis, strawberries, coconut. That food's a little bit more better than like white beans and kale and cereals that are fortified with calcium, dairy products. So it could kind of be, potassium-rich foods are a little bit more fun to eat because you can make smoothies and stuff. But there, I almost forgot to say that one, but so I hope that this video has helped you with trying to get your body retrained to what true hunger is. That's the first step. I'd even say do that before you start exercising, because if you try to do all at once, you set yourself up for failure. Take baby steps into becoming healthier. But that's my tips and tricks for you, and I hope these definitely help you, and I will see you guys in the next video.